Hi, Justin here from Combative Edge Martial Arts. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, even though it's raining out, treacherous. I got soaked now twice. Not good. It happens. Anyways, I'm actually going to be starting something new, and I want to share it with you guys. I'm going to try and do it every day or as close to every day as possible. And what it is, it's going to be based off of a lot of the leadership lessons that we teach here at Combative Edge Martial Arts, because we're all about developing our students, right? Developing the skills of our students so that they can learn how to lead themselves, so they can become the leaders they're supposed to be when they grow up, or where they're supposed to be now because they are adults. So that could be a leader, in a school, maybe in an organization, or maybe at home because you're a mom or a dad. But you will develop the tools in order to lead yourself so that you can lead others. And that's such an important aspect to truly understand, because there are so many people out there that are trying to lead other people and they can't even lead themselves. And there are actually things that you have to do to lead yourself. And there are tools that we have developed. And I'll be sharing that with you on what I plan on doing. But just know, at Combative Edge, we have a whole leadership program designed that the kids are learning, and they're having a ton of fun with it, and they're becoming better leaders. Why? Because they're developing the tools to lead yourself. Remember, you can't lead anybody else until you start to lead yourself. So in a way, leading yourself is the prerequisite to becoming a great leader, like Martin Luther King Jr., or Harriet Tubman or Abraham Lincoln, right? All of these people, all of these leaders from history, all have a history of leading themselves, and then others start to follow. So what I want to do with you guys is start what's called Lead the Minutes. And what Lead the Minutes is going to be all about is going to be about, lessons, leadership lessons to help you learn how to lead the minutes of your life, right? Because we all have a certain amount of time on this planet, regardless, right? So the first lesson that we're going to be talking about is time management. And time management has been a thing that's all over the place. Some people like to say life management, live your life, manage your life, don't worry about time. Some people say time management. And I'm going to say, is ever what makes sense to you? If you are more, oh yeah, well, you know what, we only have a certain amount of time in a day, so I gotta time it out. That works. Or if you have, I'm just gonna manage my life. That works too. Okay. But what I like to say is lead the minutes of your life, because it doesn't, like I said before, it doesn't matter which one you do, like how you see it, because time is gonna pass no matter what. Time's gonna pass no matter what, whether or not you are sitting on the couch, playing on your phone, watching TV, or you're working to improve yourself, right? So we want to what? We want to make sure that we are conscious, because again, we only have a certain amount of time on this planet. So that's why, in a way, that's what kind of came up with that. Lead the minutes of your life. Okay, take charge of your life. You are in front, and the minutes are. And you want to lead those minutes. You want to use those minutes to the best of your abilities, so at the end of the day, or at the end of your time, you can sit back and you can smile and say, you know what? I used my life the best of my ability. How many people can say that when they're at the end of their life? Okay? So these are things that we want to think about, okay? And I touched on this, I believe, in another video. But one thing that we can start to, again, help us focus, because remember, lead the minutes is all about the now, right now, today. Yesterday doesn't matter, and tomorrow hasn't happened yet. So it's all about right now. What are you doing right now? Are you on your phone? Well, if you're watching this, you are. Okay? Are you taking a break? Are you working? Are you studying? What are you doing right now? You know? You could be on your phone taking a break. That's cool. Everybody does that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But are you structured out throughout your day and you know what you're going to take care of every single day? Because what you do today will be the result of what happens to you tomorrow and in the future. I'm going to say that again. What you do today will be the result of what happens to you tomorrow and in the future. So if you're working and you are studying and you are training and you're developing yourself and you are driving with passion to go somewhere, to be somebody today, and you do that every day, then you will become that person that you want to be. But if you're kind of sort of not really doing it, then you will be kind of sort of not really anywhere in the future. So we have to lead our minutes. We have to lead our minutes to be where we want to be. And really leading the minutes is all about how you look at your day of today, not tomorrow. Okay, not yesterday. Yesterday is done. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet. We're looking at today. Okay? So what can help with that? Well, you know, a lot of things we got to think about is what? We can't, like, and I talked about this, I believe it was yesterday. What is confidence when you can't see into the future? We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So when we don't know, we could start to unwind inside, start to get a little, you know, like anxious, anxiety. I get lots of anxiety. And my anxiety tells me, hey, Justin, something's wrong. We got to figure something out. Right? We got to figure something out. So what are we? So when we can't see the future, how do we know? How do we have confidence into the future? Faith. You got to have that faith. Okay? And when you lead your minutes, you're having faith that you're taking care of everything you need to take care of for tomorrow. So let's go over what faith is. F, forward thinking. Right? We need to know the direction we want to go. We need to know the direction we want to go. We need to look into the future, and we need to know where we're going. But that's as far as we are looking into the future. That's it. Okay? Then we need to have an attitude. It's got to be positive. Right? Because, you know, up and down. We're going to have our highs, we're going to have our lows. We're going to have our success, and we're going to crash and burn. And it's going to be up and down the whole way. But a positive attitude allows us to be what? Emotionally balanced. So that we're not, you know, sky high, emotionally high, and then when we have a trip up or a failing moment and we crash, we're not down in the plumbers, okay? We don't want to be like a roller coaster. We actually want to be plateaued. So, or very little. And this is emotional. Emotion. We want to be emotionally as level as possible. You know, when you get your success, you should be like, yeah, all right, all right. Right? That's your success moment right there. And then if you get your, you know, if you have a failing moment or something doesn't work and you're just like, darn it. All right, I got to start again. That's it. That's it. And you get over it and you quickly get back to work. You're emotionally level. Very, very important. Because a lot of people out there are not emotionally level when it comes to that, right? They're out of control. So your attitude, a positive attitude through the good and the bad, it keeps you emotionally level. Okay? Then we have to what? We got to improve ourselves. We got to lead the minutes of every day to improve ourselves. Because the only way when tomorrow comes and we're better tomorrow than we are today is by the work that we do today. And we do today every day. Eventually, the tomorrows and the tomorrows and the tomorrows, we'll just keep getting better and better and better. So you have to lead your minutes and improve yourself. Okay, and another one is take action. You have to lead your minutes and take action. You got to know when you're going to take your actions. You got to know what you need to do, how to get it done, when to get it done. Okay? You got to be able to lead your minutes and take action. And then, of course, the last one is to help people, right? You got to lead your minutes to help people. You want to help as many people as you can in your area of expertise. Now, whoever you help is who you help. If you're a mom, who you helping? You're helping your husband, you're helping your family, you're helping your kids, right? If you are maybe somebody in a business, or you work in a business, whatever, you are helping those, okay? And you want to help people in your area of expertise, in your area of strengths, because you're not going to be able to help anybody in your weakness. I can't help anybody with car mechanics. I know nothing about cars except for putting gas in the car and changing tires. That's it. So I can't help. But I can help you in leadership. I can help you in developing yourself. I can help you in martial arts. I can help you in communication. These are the things that I can help you in. Why? Because these are my strengths. So when you're helping people, you want to help people in your strengths, not in your weakness, because you'll just become a burden to the other person if you're trying to help them in their weakness, because you don't know what you're doing. And that just, in a way, it's already an upsetting moment for the other person. So they understand that you're trying to help them, but you're really not helping. So when you help somebody, make sure it's in your strengths. So these are things that are very, very important. And these are things that we want to think about, okay? So when we start, so what are we talking about? We're talking about time management or life management, right? I like to think of it as leading my minutes, because leading my minutes makes me think about today. Forget about tomorrow. Yesterday doesn't even matter because it ended. It ended last night, right? Yesterday ended last night. When you go home from work and you open your door and you walk in, your day just ended. Because at that moment, you can forget about it. If you had a bad day, you can say, you know what? It's over, got through it, I learned a lot. I need to move on. You do your night routine, maybe you hang out, you watch TV, you get in the shower, you go to bed or whatnot, but you wake up early in the morning, fresh, ready to go, to attack it again, to lead your minutes all over again. So leading our minutes, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very, very important. And you want to always think about it that way, because again, whether you lead your minutes or not, your time is going to leave. Whether you leave your minutes or not, your time is going to leave. And this is something that is very, very, very important to understand. So if you want to get the most out of your life, want to get the most value out of your life, you want to add value to as many people as you can in your life. So I think you do. I think everybody does. I truly believe everybody wants to help everybody else out. We have to remember something. We can only help others if we know how to help ourselves. And that's what Lead the Minutes is all about. It's all about understanding how to help ourselves, how to lead ourselves so we can lead others. Because I'll tell you what, once when you start to really understand how to lead yourself and you really start to get improving in your strengths and you really start to get strong in your area of expertise, you're going to realize how much you really don't know. The more I lead and the more I understand, the more I understand that there's a lot that I don't know. So when you lead your minutes, and you're thinking, how far can I go? All of a sudden, life becomes real exciting because you're thinking, man, I know so much, but there's so much that I don't know. Now, think of it that way. What if we lead our minutes thinking, how far can we go? How much can I get done in a day? And if I do that every day, how far can I go by the time I'm 50, 60, 70 years old. Lead your minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Be proactive in what you do. Take action. And you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs and you're going to have your successes and you're going to have your failures but when you think about it and the time comes and your life is, coming to an end and you're reflecting back and you're thinking, man, you know what? I led my minutes to the best of my abilities. I led my minutes and this is what I did. I am proud of what I accomplished. Now, I definitely want that for you. I want that for me. I want that for all of us. So this is something that you guys got to think about. And this is what I'm going to be talking about hopefully every single day or every couple of days, okay? But we're going to be doing lead the minute sessions. And you guys, guys can follow me. I'll be on Facebook or whatnot. Combative Edge, type it in, but you'll see lead the minutes. And I'm going to show you and teach you how to lead yourself. Because you can't lead anybody else until you lead yourself. And leading yourself is all about how you lead your minutes to your life, to your day. And when other people see how you're leading your minutes and they see how well and how much you're getting done, they're going to have questions for you. And they're going to wonder, what are you doing? And you look at them like, dude, man, I'm leading my minutes. And they're like, what? What do you mean you're leading your minutes? I'm leading my minutes. Lead your minutes. And then when you lead your minutes and you realize that you want to go far, you'll start to see how much you actually get done. And then all of a sudden you're like, time management, life management, I just leave my minutes. I worry about today. I don't worry about tomorrow. Yesterday is done. I worry about today. If I do what's right today, tomorrow will take care of itself. And that's all you got to worry about. We can't worry about yesterday. I can't tell you how many times I focus on what happened in the past and what happened yesterday. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. And I'll tell you what, you know where it got me? Nowhere. Got me nowhere. And it'll get you nowhere too. Make your peace at the end of the day. And as long as you say, I did my best today, because you'll know if you're lying to yourself or not. Your body always tells you the truth. So just be honest. But know this, the day is over and we can always start again fresh the next day. But we only have so much time in our life. So lead your minutes wisely. And I guarantee you'll start to see a change. Justin here from Combative Edge Martial Arts. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon and obviously try and stay as dry as possible. And I will see you guys next time for another lesson on leading the minutes. Bye-bye.